Okay, so there's a few ways we could do this actually. One way is because of in maths is multiplication. We did that in fractions, half of something, you multiply. There's actually a little commutative property trick, which is when we multiply in maths, 2 times 3 is 6, but also 3 times 2 is 6, yeah? So it doesn't matter what way they're written. So 6% of 50 is the same question as 50% of 6. Which is easier to do? 50% is 6, because you know that's 3 straight away. So if you ever want, you can switch them around. That's one thing you can do. That's one method. So that is the answer 3. That's one method. Another method is to work off percentages I can get pretty easy. So 6% is a tricky one to get, but I can get stuff like, what's 10% of 50? What's 5? That's easy to do. What's 1% of 50? That's 0.5. Okay, so I can use this. All right, it's going to be, you can take this away 4 times from this to get 6%, but it might be easy. I've got 1% here, so I just multiply 1% by 6, and I have 6%. So 6 times 5 is 30, and we know to put 1 decimal here in my answer. That gives 3. So I can work off percentages I know. Easy percentages are 10%, 1%, sometimes 5%, 20% is easy to get. So that's the other way. Another way, if you have a calculator, is what would I type into the calculator if I wanted to do this? Six times 50. 6 times 50 is going to give me an answer that's too big, so then it's going to give me 300. So I want the answer to be 3. What am I going to type in? Okay, I can divide then by 100, or I could have started off by multiplying by what? What is this as a decimal? 0.06, yes. 0.06 multiplied by 50. So turn it into a decimal, and that will also give 3. Now there is another method, which you kind of alluded to. Our fourth method over here. If I want to get 50% or 6% of 50, I can divide by something. You all said it. Divide by 100. That will turn into a decimal, and multiply by 6. So that's like using the fraction, 600ths. Divide the amount. So divide 50 divided by 100 gives 0.5, and then multiply by 6 gives 3. So in all these methods, we get 3 as our